Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to warm up some of the Pizza Paleo meals, kind of demystify the process. So everything comes packaged like this. When we make the food, it is cooked all the way. The lamb is ready, the broccoli is ready, the peas and looks like parsnips here are ready to go. You're just warming it through. Now that being said, we cook for a very wide audience, so we want people to be willing to, kind of add stuff as you need or as your tastes allow. The first thing you want to do, you can use this thing up here. It's a microwave. You can warm food up that way. You just cut open the bag, throw it in there. Here at home, we like to kind of add our own flavors to things and make it our own, so we always warm it up in a pan, which I highly suggest you do. All you got to do is get a pan going. You can use a cast iron, you can use a non-stick. I really like this thick, like steel pan, aluminum pan. Just slice open the bags. Now, for the lamb or anything braised, when you look at it, you can see that it's got a ton of fat in there that is really good for you and really delicious. And it's also going to render out. So for me, when I'm eating lamb, I want to compound the flavors of the animal into the vegetables, and you want to kind of taste it in every bite. That's what we do in the restaurant. If we're taking a whole animal apart, and there is skin and fat that's left over, we're going to render that out and use that as a cooking fat as we're cooking, and we're going to use it to cook our vegetables. And you can do it the same thing here. So you just put it into kind of a warmed up pan. Put it on like medium high. You get this food because you don't have a lot of time, so there's no reason to kind of slowly bring it up. Just want to get some of the fat out of there and just let it do its thing. Now as that gets going, you can see I have over here kind of a collection of things. Just a few things to have on hand when you're warming up the food at home to make it really your own. Salt and pepper. So we sometimes mistakenly go a little over the board, but we always try to make the food seasoned and taste like good food. But that being said, again, sometimes it's not enough for some folks, and it's really easy to just have a little salt and pepper and taste it as you go, and you can add. Also, if you're warming the food back up and you think it needs a little bit more fat, or you want to add some more fat into your diet, all of that is totally acceptable to use for reheating. So we have coconut oil. We have ghee. This is a clarified butter that's made from grass-fed cows, all organic. We have bacon fat. This is our bacon fat jar that we keep on hand in the house. This is from our Pizza Paleo bacon. And then olive oil. I use a pomace olive oil. The difference is it's actually like the cheaper olive oil, so it's not the nice stuff. But the reason is that it has a higher smoke point, and you're really going to be cooking out most of the delicate olive flavors when you saute or warm things up with olive oil anyways, so you might as well get the cheaper kind instead of spending money on the extra virgin stuff, which is just going to go to waste. So you see the lamb is starting to render out a little bit. Warm up. You start to pull it apart a little bit. And then once it's like that, I like to kind of push it to the side and let it finish warming through. And add your veggies. The veggies are going to have a ton of water in them, and that's going to help kind of even everything out. I've made our stuff many times before, so I know this is when I like to hit it with just a little bit of salt. But again, that's my preference. You don't have to add salt. You don't have to add anything. It's ready to go as is. A good cook will tell you that the easiest way to heat anything up if you're in a hurry is with a little bit of steam. So if you just want to hit it with just a little bit of water, it'll pull all that really nice brown fond, the crust that you had built on the bottom when you had warmed up the lamb, and kind of pull everything together. And then you can just throw it back on and let it go, and it's ready to warm up. Now, with other meats such as the turkey or the chicken, any kind of traditionally dry meats, the steak, that comes sliced, you want to just give that a really quick toss in the pan, either with a little bit of stock or a little bit of water, so that it doesn't overcook. You don't want to take it from medium rare all the way to well done. But that's pretty much the basics of warming up the food.